you're back, and you've grown up so much.
Well, here I am. I'm home, Grandma.
It's been 2 years, and you still look like you've got more growing to do. And there's a new look about you, too, full of strength and spirit, just as Gran said in his telegram.
Seeing as how Master Graham is a centaur, I could hardly keep up with him. He's fast and strong. It wasn't that fair at first. But I've improved so much. I feel so much stronger than before. Yet, when I saw Father use his Gaia Nova right in front of me, I lost some confidence in my abilities.
Don't worry. You can't possibly be as strong as Gaia in such a short time. Still, you're the first student of Graham's harsh training to receive a recommendation. He considers you worthy of the ordeal of the Force.
Exactly, Grandma! I want to be a Force! I want to undertake the ordeal of the Force!
Max, I cannot allow you to take the ordeal.
What?
If you want to join the Holy Guard, I would gladly welcome you. Yet, as leader of the Greensleeves Holy Guard, I cannot allow you to become a Force.
There you go again! You never let me try! I admit that I wasn't good enough back then, and now I understand why you wouldn't let me undertake the ordeal. But it's different now. Master Graham, an active Force, recognized my abilities. An active Force! And you're still... How can you keep saying the same thing you told me 2 years ago? You haven't changed at all! Dad, say something! How much more training will it take for you to understand that I'm ready? Until I'm good enough for you?
There's no doubt that you've improved, and I'm sure as far as your strength is concerned, you can handle the ordeal of a Force.
Then why won't you?
And yet... There is still one fatal flaw that keeps you from becoming a Force. I became aware of it when we fought at the training grounds.
Huh? What the hell could that be? What flaw? You'll tell me, won't you?
It is not something so easily fixed.
Sheesh!
Regardless, I want you to leave ahead of me and go home. I'll need to make a report of our recent battle to Chairperson Rebecca.
Monsters invaded the town again, no? I could see the light of Gaia Nova even from here. Besides, from the looks of things, I assume the whole affair has subsided without too much difficulty, right?
Yes, well...
Then you can make your report later. I'd like to speak with Max for a bit. Why don't you go back to your men and see if they need any help?
But, Chairperson...
Listen to me, young man. The peace of a town is important, but don't forget your family as well. Someone as clumsy with his tongue as you should leave Max to me.
Yes, ma'am. I will return.
Well, well. Are you all calmed down now, my dear?
Yeah, I guess. Grandma, what's my flaw? Tell me, do you know what it is? Dad said he could tell from only one fight. Doesn't that mean the problem lies somewhere in my technique? But then he says I'm capable of undertaking the ordeal of a force. I just don't know what to think anymore.
Oh, my poor child. I know just what flaw Gaia is talking about. But I wouldn't call it a flaw. If anything, Max, consider it your greatest asset.
How could my flaw be my greatest asset?
Now, Max, isn't this a bit of a riddle? But I won't just give you the answer.
What? But why?
You have to figure out the riddle on your own. Otherwise, that'd be cheating. And if you cheat, well, I won't be able to persuade Gaia.
Grandma, so you think...
Yes, my dear, I approve of your quest to become a force. I'm sure you will make an even greater force than your brother Cain. And you're the one who can find out where Cain is and just what happened to him.
How do you know that, Grandma? Did Meryl tell you? After she promised not to tell anyone?
Meryl didn't have to tell me. I can read you like an open book, my dear. Cain, the youngest force ever. Only 15 years old. Missing ever since he went to suppress the uprising in Feldland. Missing for 3 years. In the aftermath of war, he disappeared without a trace. Not a single letter. Rumor holds that he died on the journey home.
My brother wouldn't die so easily. He must be alive, somewhere.
Oh, 'tis not the first time I've heard that. No one says anything, but just listening to you, anyone can figure out just why you want to become a force. All kinds of monsters are out there. To travel those lands without an airship, you need the power of a force. A power beyond any you could imagine.
A force is supposed to use his power for the people. It'd be wrong to use that power solely to look for a family member. Such a truth cannot be known.
One for all for one. All means everyone. And everyone means that not a soul is left out. Didn't I just tell you, my dear? The peace of the town is no less important to me than the peace of my family.
Now I got it! My dad is against me becoming a force because he knows I'd use my power to search for Cain.
I'm afraid that is not the reason. Why don't you try finding the answer while you help Gaia? There's no need to rush things, my dear.
But Grandma, every moment I spend away from my quest, my brother could be in more danger.
Max, do you truly believe that Cain is still alive?
Of course!
Then you should find comfort in the belief that a little delay won't be the end of your brother. Hurry things, and you might miss a shortcut to your goal.
I understand. I'll think about it when I get home.
That sounds good, my dear. But don't you look so gloomy in front of Meryl. She might take it the wrong way and think you didn't like her cooking.
What if it really wasn't that good?
Don't you be a little smart-mouth either. How could it be bad? After all, I'm the one who taught her to cook. One bite and you should say, "This is fantastic. I'd love to take you as my wife so that I may eat your wonderful cooking every day."
Huh! What are you saying?
And doesn't she look cuter? You'd better be nicer to her, since you've been gone for 2 long years.
Oh, come on. Meryl and I aren't like that at all.
So what is it like then? You don't like her at all?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just that I've lived here in Greensleeves for 13 years. I've known Meryl since she was a baby. I can't think of her like You know, the way everybody says. I don't see her that way, and I'll bet she feels the same way.
Is that right?
What are you trying to say?
Well, if that's how you say you feel. But Max, please make sure to take good care of Meryl. Ever since she lost her family in the big battle with the Clan of the Moon 13 years ago, I've raised her as my own granddaughter. But with my responsibilities, I haven't been able to give her the proper attention. A girl like that with no real family, well, Meryl needs you and Gaia.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, I've talked for quite a while, haven't I? Meryl's cooking for you, so you'd better hurry on home before she gets upset. Go on ahead now.
I will. And Grandma?
What is it, my dear?
Thank you. I will not fail in my quest to become a force.
I wish you the best of luck, my dear.
I'm going to get some herbs from the garden in the middle level below. I'll be right back. P.S. Sneak a bite and you'll regret it. Meryl.
Oops. I wish Meryl had said that sooner. Whoa, this is fantastic. She's gotten pretty good at cooking. What am I doing? I've got no time for this. I thought I told her to wait for me to get back before going to the herb garden. I think I'll go check on her. But damn, I don't even know where the herb garden is. I guess I'll have to ask someone. What the? A monster gate! Meryl!
Eat this!
Don't sneak up on me like that! You scared me to death! Take this! I'm not done with you yet! Take this and that! Take this and this and this! Huh? The monsters are so scary!
Oh, come on! Well, I guess there was no need to worry and come over here to make sure you were okay.
Oh, you were worried about me?
Of course! Grandma Rebecca told me that I should take care of you.
What's that? What does she mean by that?
You know. Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Let's go back to the elevator first. I'll lead the way from there.
Okay, we're at the elevator. Where do we go from here?
Here's what we're going to do.
Huh? Hey, what are you doing? That takes us down! Meryl, aren't we near the sanctuary? You know, where they keep the Force Crystal?
No, not quite. We aren't near the sanctuary. This is the sanctuary.
Whoa! Only forces may enter, right? Then what are we doing here?
You know why. To gather herbs, of course.
Sounds like you come here often. But how did you find this place?
Aw, you're so mean. Have you forgotten already? Don't you remember sneaking in here when we were little?
Oh, right. We borrowed the elevator key from Grandma Rebecca without her even knowing.
We sure got a scolding, didn't we?
So you took the key again? You just never learn your lessons at all, do you?
Of course I learned my lesson. I haven't even been coming until recently. And besides, I only come for herbs.
Like I said, you haven't learned your lesson. Well, I guess now I understand just how picky you are about herbs.
Exactly. And today, more than ever, we're gonna need herbs. Okay, the herbs are right up ahead. Let's go!
Meryl, what is this? It's like a rock or a stone, but not really. True. But I wonder...
Hey, something just moved.
Oh, wow! Yeah, it did! Is this alive?
Maybe it's an egg or something?
Huh? Does this look anything like an egg? Even those horrible-looking monsters have normal-shaped eggs, you know.
Then what? Maybe it's a pupa. Or it could be just hibernating.
It's really getting to me. Oh well, if I become a force, I can come in here without anyone complaining. I'll just ask then.
Ah, so you're still trying to become a force, Max?
Of course. I came back here for the ordeal of a force. Wait a... This is... the Force Crystal. I remember. I used to come here often just to see it. I've missed those days.
You, me, and Kane, right?
Yeah. Whenever my brother saw the crystal, he'd get so excited, saying things like, "I'm gonna be a force." He had his heart and mind set on it. He got so angry when I made fun of him for it.
Yeah, you remind me of how Kane used to act. Then he spent 5 years training to become a force. He really did it, didn't he?
My brother is something else. Even though I'm under the same training, there's no way I can be that great. He was born great, you know. That's what I used to think anyway. I was wrong. I just didn't have it in my heart to be a force. But now my spirit is so much stronger. Or something like that. I'm not a force yet, so it's a little too early for me to say things like that.
Ben...
Huh?
Did you say something, Meryl?
Huh? No, I didn't say anything. You called me, didn't you? I thought I heard someone say, "I've been waiting for you."
Yeah, same here. Is someone there?
I don't hear anything.
Maybe we're just hearing things.
No way! I definitely heard something. Plus, how could we both be hearing things?
Yeah, but we're not hearing anything anymore. It was probably just a gust of wind.
Really? You think so?
What's wrong, Meryl?
No, it's nothing. Now come on, let's get some herbs and head home already.
Oops, I almost forgot. I guess you're right. Let's hurry.
Now that we got our herbs and are back safe and sound, we can begin the party.
But it did take us quite a while.
Max and Meryl. Where have you been?
I thought this path was off limits because of the monsters roaming around.
I'm sorry. We just went to get some herbs for Max's welcome home party.
Oh, you went herb picking. I've been here for a while. You two were really picking herbs this whole time?
No, we... Ow!
You know, it only took so long because we were looking for the best herbs. And there were a couple of monsters. Oh, but everything's fine. Max got them all.
Well done. Training at Larso Fort certainly has made you stronger. Still, I don't know exactly how many monsters there were, but if it took this long, then maybe you need a little more training.
I mean, it didn't take that long at all to take care of those monsters. We would have been back sooner, except that we took a little side... Ouch!
Keep your mouth shut, you.
What's that?
Max is so hungry that he can't wait to go home.
Are you two hiding something? Ah, now I get it. I bet you two kids were having a secret rendezvous where nobody else is around, and saying you took a little side trip. My apologies. It was just like an old man to ask you something like that. Still, being kids and all, I thought maybe...
What? No, no! It's nothing like that at all.
There's no need to be embarrassed. I won't tell a soul. When I was young, I was the same way with my little sweetie pie.
What exactly is he talking about?